So I was going to talk about my helmet cams this week because I'm actually going to be switching them. So there will be a change in how the videos look. So I'm just going to show you guys. This is the old helmet cam. This is the Contour, and I have used this for years. This was what all the Rolex cross-country cams were. And this has been a very good helmet cam. It mounts on the side, so this is the mount that I would use for a helmet. And it has the what's called grip tape or pedal board tape, which is actually a very heavy duty Velcro, so it can be torn off if it needed to be. The nice thing about this helmet cam is you just would turn it on to go, and then it would beep, and then you turn it off, and then you would get 2 beeps. Unfortunately, the sound in it has gone. I always had to use a mic in it, and so at the last RRP competition, when I was there with Lear, I actually wasn't able to use the footage because the footage was so bad because of the wind noise, because it had to use an external audio. So it's as well. I don't know all the specs on it. That's a Timothy question. But as far as usability, again, it would mount on the side of my helmet like this, as you guys would see. Kind of a downside is, you know, it is small, but it does, you do notice it in the beginning, and then you would get used to it. This adjustment, this attachment has a little thing here you click, and then you can adjust where you want the angle to be on it. So instead of the Contour, I'm going to be moving to the, well, I've had this camera actually for a long time. I just haven't, oops, I pushed the button. Haven't used it because I'm kind of funny about changing my stuff. So this is really nice. As you can see, kind of size comparison, it's quite smaller. This is the GoPro Session, and this is the first generation. Also, GoPro is doing an amazing job of upping their camera. So there is another version of this, which I believe is the 5 Session, and they're bettering their technology and their stabilization. So I'm really excited for this camera. And then there is an app called the Gopro App that you use in conjunction with this. You just push the button until you go to the app, and then you click the power button, and then you're able to download it on your iPhone, and then you're able to see kind of what you're seeing. So it really helps with the setup. So pretty easy to use. It's waterproof, which is really good. And so this attachment I got from my friend Lainey Ashker. This is the setup she uses, and she uses the helmet strap, and she puts her helmet cover over the top, and then you saw when I took it out, it just fits right back up in there. And again, for this adjustment, all you have to do is, if you want to change something out, you put it back in there, and then you use this little screw, and you screw it in to tighten it, and it gets in there nice and snug. And again, like I've rode in it today, and you don't even know this thing is on. And so it was really nice to not have to deal with a different weight. Also, safety-wise, again, the reason why I had to use the grip tape on the side, but to make sure it would rip off. With this, because it's just a strap, it would just pop off if it was to hit. Which for FEI can be really funny about helmet cams. As far as safety concerns, sometimes you have to sign a waiver saying that you're doing it at your own risk. Sometimes when we go to these events, I'm not always able to get a helmet cam because the ground jury won't let me. It has to do with how easily the camera comes off your helmet. So safety, you know, we always try to go safety first, and again, that's why I liked having the Velcro, but this with the strap I think is even better, and again, I don't even know it's there. because it's so much lighter. Also, the super cool thing about the GoPro is it has a built-in kind of mic in there, so it really gets rid of the wind noise, which I find really irritating when I'm watching helmet cams. And that was the problem with this, is I always had to mic it up. So, and it's also not really waterproof. So it took a fair amount of time for when you were getting ready. You had to put the mic on, and then you had to make sure everything was good. Well, this, you can set it right in there. You know, you can check it on your iPhone, which you should have with you, and you're good to go. You just press the button on the top. So I'm excited to use it this weekend, and it'll be Johnny's first run, so that'll be great since badminton. And yeah, so be looking forward to the helmet cams that will be coming your way.